Hey, Ali here from Mindwave Meditation. In this video, we're going to uncover the biggest secret ever exposed ever. Okay, so before we dive right in, let's just think about other people before we start thinking about ourselves. We're just about to uncover the greatest secret of all time. So let's just take a moment, prepare ourselves mentally. You know, we've been on this journey for a while now, and we've read many books and courses. You know, we spoke to teachers, gurus, wise people, and yet we're now about to learn the greatest secret ever. That's a gift. So let's think about giving. If we're about to receive, let's think about giving. So how can we do that? Whether it's morning or evening on your journey today, let's hit the big three before we go any further. If you can like, comment, and share this video, if it resonates with you, then you're going to be helping someone immensely on their journey. Maybe someone is just getting into this whole self-development, spiritual wellness, self-improvement kind of field, and they see your like and they go, oh, hang on, if they've liked it, then maybe I'll have a look. Or they read your comment, which is, oh my God, tell me the greatest secret ever untold. And they go, yeah, I want a bit of that. It really helps, it really goes a long way. So don't be scared, feel free to put your thoughts across, write down below, say what you feel, and help encourage other people on this journey. And let's get straight into it. The greatest secret ever untold, exposed, now, here, right now. So I'm going to make a 3-part video series here. This is number 1. This is shining the light on your true self, your soul, your hidden self, your limitless potential within. And then we'll go a little bit deeper, and then we'll start making some actual progress. So before we dive right into this, start thinking about what that thing is. What is that thing within you that you've always wanted to do? Joseph Campbell famously says, follow your bliss. And I personally think that self-actualization, self-realization, following your bliss is the most important thing you could possibly ever do while you're alive on this planet. You know, even if you're stuck in a job you hate and you don't see any way out and your life is just what it is and you can't see any way to follow your bliss, having a hobby that you do once a week for half an hour is better than nothing. To live life under the rule of someone else or under the orders of someone else, or to not ever discover what that hobby is, to me is just not acceptable. If you're privileged enough to be seeing this computer screen in front of your face with the sound of nature and barking dogs, or you know, if you have electricity and you have a camera phone or a computer and you're seeing this, then you're at a certain level of privilege where these rules can apply. Now obviously these rules can't apply to everybody because not everybody has that privilege. I believe that everybody, if given the right opportunity, can thrive and succeed beyond expectations, but not everybody has that opportunity, unfortunately. So if you're the richest of the rich and you've completed life and you don't know what else to do, you can help those people in poorer countries build schools, you know, inform and educate people that never would have that opportunity. So, you know, finance is a powerful thing. It's an energy which can help beyond and beyond and further beyond still. So there is really no limit. And whether you don't know really who you are yet, what you want to do, I want you to discover more than what your job description is, what your friends think about you, or what you think about yourself. I want you to really dive in there and uncover all that is you, and really reassess your life in this time and think, what do I want to achieve in this lifetime? So I want to take you on a little journey for you to tune into yourself, into your true self, your higher self, if you want to go that way, and shine the light on whatever's within you that's kind of laying dormant. And I want you to uncover what that is and make a couple of steps towards it. Just lean into it. What is the greatest secret ever? Well, it's your potential. Your potential is by far the greatest secret untold, because unless it's readily available for everyone to see and enjoy, whether that's your immediate friends, family, or the people in your village, your city, your country, or whether it's something that you've achieved that's recognized on a global level, maybe a film, a sporting event, a political campaign, a book, something big. Your potential is within you, and it's always within you, and it's untapped. Until you're aware that you have access to limitless opportunity, then we are living really in two separate worlds, one of limitation and one of limitlessness. The reason why this is so important is because we go through life and we trial a few things and we try out some things, and some things take off and some things don't. And the majority of us say, I tried that and it didn't work, and then we go kind of down. We let those results dictate to us what we can and we can't achieve. Now, some people, like myself, were lucky enough to grow up in a family that was encouraging and allowed me to just be me and explore what that is, what that could be. And some of us are brought up in, super wealthy or strict, highly educated families where there's kind of a lineage to fulfill, and there's not much room for, your own personal wants and needs. But you only have to look at the success of anybody in this world to realize that you also can achieve whatever you want to achieve. So ask yourself these 3 questions. 1, what's the worst that could happen? What's the worst could happen if you decided to lean into a goal of yours? 2, what's the best that could happen? What is the absolute best scenario if you leant into that dream of yours, baking a cake, making a business? What is the absolute best scenario? This is just a thought imagination exercise. You don't have to invest anything into this. Just have a little think. What could be the best scenario? And number 3, what's most likely going to happen? What is that medium? What's that in between? What potentially could happen? What's the most likely scenario? And if the answer is anything but positive, then lean in, just give it a whirl. And if it scares you to the bones and it's something that maybe you feel that it's not somewhere where you want to be diving into, then maybe that's the sign, that's what you need. That's your memo right there. So what I want you to do is a simple exercise, and it's get a pen and paper and write your name in the middle of this piece of paper. And we're going to do what do they call it, a cloud thought or something like that, a brain something or other. We're going to put your name in the middle, a mind dump, that's the one I like. And just write down absolutely everything that you can think of that encapsulates all of you. Anything from your childhood, your teenage years, what you want to do in the future, anything at all. Put your name in the middle and then a little bubble around it, and fill that page up with your hopes, your dreams, your desires, the things you'd never tell anybody, the things you secretly wished you'd done. This is just for you, so it really doesn't matter. This is just for you. And this is the first exercise, and this is going to be insanely powerful beyond whatever you could imagine right now. So the way to do this is to think about covering 10 things that you love and covering 10 things that you used to love. So that's 20 things right there. That'll get you going. Well, this duck's finished, so he's just getting a bit trigger happy. So that's 20 things right there. Hey, can I do the video? So 20 things. I want you to try and get to 30 if possible, and if you go even further than that, then amazing. I just want to leave you with one quick bit of inspiration. I was really, really bad at school, and I don't mean in a naughty sense. I was kind of a good kid. I was always friends with the naughty people, but you know, I let them get away with their stuff. But at school, I did not do good. I did, you know, my highest grade was a C in English, and that wasn't even the thing I was good at. I was good at art, but I couldn't do all the homework. It was just too much. It was the whole thing. So I did not do well at school, and it really made my school experience incredibly difficult being a dyslexic kid. I went down a year at age 6, and still I was at the bottom of the classes. I was in set 5 for the whole of my school life, and that knocked my confidence, my self-worth, my self-love. It made me feel stupid, you know, and it took me years and years to get over that and figure that out. But one thing I always knew I wanted to do was write a book. I never knew what it was going to be about. I just knew deep inside of me that I had a book, which was ludicrous because I couldn't write, I could barely read, I never read any books. I didn't have anything I was particularly passionate about that I could talk about, but it was just a knowing. And I really believe that everybody has this knowing. I think if you asked anybody, you know, what they truly think they could probably pull off, but they'd never tell anybody. Everybody's got a book or something inside of them. And for years I would talk to people, friends and people I liked and influenced by, and over and over again people would say to me, oh, you should put that in your book. This same sentence, oh, you should put that in your book. And it was said in jest, or it was said half serious, I don't know. But it took me to realize from about the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 10th person that this was a repeating thing I was getting told back to me. So people were seeing something in me that I wasn't seeing in myself. And weirdly enough, the exact same words were coming out of people's mouths over and over again. Oh yeah, I'll look forward to that in your book. And it wasn't until I was in Australia with my wife, and we were talking to a Reiki friend of ours, and she stopped and she said, oh, you should put that in your book. So I turned around to her and said, you know, you're about the 17th person that said to me you should put that in your book. And without a hesitation, she stopped and she looked me dead in the eyes and she said, well, why don't you listen? It hit me like a pan around the face, and I believe that unless she had said that to me at that point, it wouldn't have gone in, and I would be 60, 70, and I'd go, oh, I wish I'd written this book, I'm too old to write a book now, I never did well at school. And we let all these noises and thoughts and self-limiting beliefs and what family or friends or school teachers have said to us, oh, you can't do that. I want to tell you right now to absolutely sack off anything that anybody tells you if it kind of rubs up against that thing inside of you. This is the thing. You've always got it, and then people always try and grind you down, suppress your true feelings because it rattles theirs. If you want to do something awesome and someone isn't doing something awesome with their life, my God, will they project on you and try and stop you. They might not do it intentionally or from a place of malice, but it happens. People project. And once you know this, this is when the key is unlocked. And this is when the limitlessness is allowed to expand. So I decided to write my book, and I'm nearly finished, and by the time you see this I might have finished it. And the thought of seeing my name under a book when I could barely read as a kid is just baffling to me, and that the only way I've made this happen is that I decided to show up every day and just write, with no boss, no rules, no nothing, just to write and write and write. And I've chipped away at it and rewritten and all the rest of it, but simply showing up and committing to this one thing. So we don't even need to decide what that thing is yet. We'll get there in a bit, but for this first video, this first challenge, I want you to make your brain, what was it called? Comment down below what I'm trying to think of. Brain something. A brain thought cloud, whatever, you know what it's called. Name in the middle, all the things you love, all the things you've loved, and then we'll get back to this in video number 2, the greatest secret, untold, exposed, or whatever we've called it. And we're going to really actually take this journey on, and we're going to make some progress. Just me and you, no one needs to know. This can be our little secret, and this is going to absolutely change your life forever, for the better. If you're watching this video, it's most likely that you've done a lot of self-work already. You've been on the journey for a while. Maybe you're just checking in just to get some more tips, or maybe this is a whole brand new experience for you. Wherever you are, let's think about sharing that with other people. So by liking, writing down where you are on your journey, subscribing, any of the things, all the big things that I've got to hit, you know, subscribe, comment, like. Let's be straight here. It helps me, it helps this channel get exposed to more people. But on a deeper level, it really does help other people connect with your path, this path. If you've liked this information and you're looking forward to taking this challenge, comment down below whatever I was trying to think of, the brain thing. I don't know why I'm still trying to think of it, it's not in there. Comment down below also what you think that thing is. Just write whether it's whatever dream you've got, just write that down, and someone might see that and go, oh actually yeah, I want to do that too. Bake a cake, write a book. Doesn't matter how big the thing is, just write it down. Please share the video, subscribe to the channel, tell your family, tell your friends, and I can't wait to see you again, and I can't wait to take this journey on, and I really can't wait to see you send me that email the day that you finally smashed your dream, because that's the day that you're going to write a new dream, and that dream's going to be a whole lot easier to create, because you just smashed the other one, and you'll just see it's just a formula. It's a simple formula, and the only thing missing is just the dedication of showing up every day. We'll get to that. Okay, so lots of love. This has been Ali with mindwavemeditation.com. Go and check out the website, loads of free stuff over there. Enjoy your day, and peace.